Very. So, as you exit the room, sealing in the others and having the door locked and barred.
Yep. And to have it barred?
The barding pin put in place. There are 4 pins that you put into the corners, and it locks it in place.
Okay. Yes, I go through the cleaners. Before that. I need to ask Larry or something.
What would you like?
In the event that a takeover is impossible because the servants cannot act against the chosen, what do we do?
Get rid of whatever's in our way.
Let me put it this way. Did you hear me? James, can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear?
Can now. Alright, so. You know how Cianor did a thing, and then all it took for Gallifrey to find out was asking who did it, and he found out? Let's say I cannot fundamentally order the servants of the chosen to stop obeying the chosen, whoever the chosen might be. And then I order them to kill all of the chosen. The chosen, before being killed, says stop, and the servant stops. And then they ask, who told you to do this? And they say, Kimi. Well, now they're going to want to kill me. So, in case the servants cannot be ordered to simply not obey the chosen, which is ideal, or to like get rid of them outright, what do we do as a plan B? What's our escape plan? What do we do to set ourselves up for the future?
His answer is get rid of whatever would hold up our current.
And how do you do that? Specifics, baby.
However you have to. It depends on what the problem is.
The problem is that the servants of the chosen are fundamentally incapable, potentially fundamentally incapable, of disobeying the chosen. This is an absolute monarchy with 1,000 kings.
So then in that, if the chosen starts stopping the servants from that, then you start asking the servants to hire third parties to kill the chosen.
So you think our order should be to have the king, the queen, and the servants hire third parties to immobilize and arrest and or kill all the chosen, or if they don't bend the knee, whatever? I'm fine with that.
It just doesn't seem a problem. The very, very static.
Hello? Can you hear me? How's the audio? Okay, then I guess this works. Right, so his solution is to order the queen and the chosen to order third parties to take down the chosen, right?
To that specific problem, if that problem arises, that problem is less efficient. Sorry, that solution is less efficient.
Right. Makes sense. Right, then I guess that's it. Then I'm gonna go ask the queen about the fingering.
Okay. So where are you going to go find?
I'm going to ask her first time that I see where the queen is.
Yeah. I get it.
A servant goes off to find.
All right.
They return about 15 minutes later.
Okay.
If you'll follow me, the servant goes to escort.
Okay. Okay. Do it.
Okay. You brought to where the queen.
Where is she?
She is currently organizing paper.
Oh, lovely. A moment of her time.
She eagerly gets up to go to.
Eagerly, you said?
She's always quite eager when there's an Estari.
Fair enough.
What can I do?
Otherwise, James, remind me of the specific wording of the question I was going to ask.
You did not give me specific.
Remind me of the vagueness. It was something about whether the servants can go against the chosen, right? If ordered to. Right, I will ask that to her.
What are you asking?
Presume someone has given an order that would give them control over the seventh of the chosen and have the servants go against the chosen en masse. How would they follow it? How can it ever be followed, really?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Presume someone said that no other chosen can give orders but me. How would the servant of the chosen follow that order?
They would each try to follow it to the best of their ability.
But if someone else gives an order,
They will try to follow it to the best of their ability.
even if it conflicts with the first one?
When it comes to servants being issued orders that conflict with each other, they try to complete both to the best of their ability. And then they let whatever fault lays at the conflict at their own.
What if they are ordered again to not take any orders? I know it's a very specific question, but
Then they would position themselves in a way in order that, so that they will receive no order.
sense. Has that ever been done before?
There have been times in history where chosen have tried to take control of the servants to serve their
How did
singular
that go?
purpose. That is where the Neos has presented himself.
What does an EOS do?
Maintain support for all chosen.
So in the case where those chosen have done that, what has an EOS done?
Reconstructed the order. We exist to serve, not to complicate matters.
Hold on. So a chosen have tried in the past to have the whole of the servants serve their only purpose. Has the Neo stopped them from doing so?
No.
But they were not successful.
I would not say that they were not successful, but the servants of a chosen survived as an order regardless.
How? And how do you deal with those chosen that have done so?
We don't need to do anything to.
Does the Neo do it himself?
No, there's nothing that needs to be done. A chosen who claims the order because they need to, it's not our place to question that or to prevent that. Their claimage of it is them using us however they see fit. We attempt to
But if
comply
another chosen seems to counteract that first chosen, how do you serve both?
to the best of our ability.
Let me see. What role has the Queen taken in such cases before?
More often than not, the Queen has been left out of it. While I serve, I can only serve so far as this world. Before any chosen, I must answer to the chosen of this world, rather than the chosen as a whole.
Sense. Another question: if a chosen orders a servant to attack another chosen, do they? I see. But if that person ordered them to stop,
Based on the instructions given, assuming those are the exact words used, there is nothing wrong with what has been asked and what has been done. The instruction has been followed and the instruction has been followed.
makes sense.
Again, our duty is to find a way to make all parties' requests completed.
Mighty thinking. James, sorry, I get. So based on this, right? Based on what I've just been told, how untenable would my commands be? Sorry, I'm a brain fart moment.
I don't think
How
I can
followable
answer
are
that
they?
any better than you. What did you hear from this? What is your take on
Things. I'm having a bit of a hard time internalizing it. It's a bit crazy, you know what I mean?
I understand that, but that would also be part of Kimi's issue.
I know. My lady, do you know the specific chosen who assassinated Father Neva?
Not all by
At least one of them by name? How many were involved?
No more than 50 or 60.
How many died?
No.
Were any chosen associated or just the servants?
I do not believe any chosen were involved, other than the Estari.
And no chosen ordered for that to happen? Or ordered for someone to do something about the person stealing all their items?
Hang on, Kit Kat's in the roof. I'll be right.
Yep. It's okay. We've got a bit of a problem.
Sorry about that. Hello? Hello?
Right. Hello, I'm back. I have an idea. So you said that the orders, the chosen, the servants of the chosen will follow any order that is given unto them, and when there is conflict, they follow both and then take consequences onto themselves, right?
Yeah.
I will ask the queen thusly: can I order that to be changed? Henceforth, a servant that is under two conflicting orders will come to me or to Lyriel instead of following them both immediately, and we will thus give them a solution that solves both orders. Is that possible? Me, Lyriel, or someone else that I appoint. That order is to be given to every servant of the chosen. At any point where there is conflict, I am the authority on how the order should be handled. I am all my people.
What do you mean?
You said that the servants of the chosen follow every order that is given unto them, right? And when there's conflict, they just follow both to the best of their abilities, right?
Yeah.
Could I order them to instead come to me when there is conflict, so that I can better direct them on how to
But
fulfill
every
both
order
goals?
has conflict.
True.
It's to the servants. It's part of the servant's duty to figure out how to. Yes, you could order that, but you would have to speak to every servant every day. That is part of why no individual has that duty. I only answered in such a way because you asked it as a question rather than a direct. Should you wish it to be so, it will be.
I know, milady. In fact, may I speak frankly with you? With Mavax's death, I am acting as I may to protect, serve, and save the order of the servants of the chosen, as I believe you have all served me in the past. I believe you are all going to help me bring about a new age, and I wish to protect you from war with the keepers of the light, who are zealot-like in the pursuit of light at whatever cost. I am fearful then that a few individuals within the chosen might give orders that will bring about this war that I seek to avoid. In particular, one specific member of the chosen is likely to do so if not stopped. That is untenable. It is unacceptable. I will not allow this order to be brought to ruin by them.
As you.
How shall we proceed then?
It sounds as if you have a path in mind.
Yes, I do. I do indeed. It is simply not one that I wish to take. James, give me a moment. All right, James. Sorry, I'm back. I had to take a phone call.
Oh.
Remember how I told you before that my parents were fighting, like they're recently divorced?
There.
Yeah, it's something. Anyway, yeah. So after that little traumatic phone call, what was I saying again? Right, she told me that essentially the servants will always follow every order, right?
They'll always try.
Makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna order the queen to stay there for a minute as I step out and go talk to Lyriel.
Alright.
Lyriel, I have concluded that the full takeover through this means is impossible. I think we're gonna have to talk to the High Queen to do a takeover.
What do you mean?
So what we do here, the servants will always follow every order, and if they conflict, they're just gonna follow both.
Okay.
In this context, we simply can't rely on them to do only our bidding, correct?
We can if there's no
And if
other
you,
choice.
yes, exactly. So how do we? I would prefer not to kill them. How do we disable all of the chosen? If we have to kill them, we kill them. But I prefer to just have them arrested.
You can't.
Go on.
If you have them arrested, then there's an opportunity for them to speak.
All right, and I presume getting third parties to do it isn't a solution either. I would prefer not to have them arrested because that if we do that and we're found out, then we are the primary target for just about everyone. Unless we find a way to have someone else take the fall for it. Is that a possibility, or do we have to kill all of them?
You would know better than I.
Yes, but I value your insight, my dear. You're my best friend in the whole world. The problem is
Then
that we are
you've got
dealing
to
with
kill.
zealots who will make sense. The problem is that we are dealing with zealots who will move in to kill any hint of darkness they seek, they sense, and they know that Mavax died, so they may hear of this. They are better armed than us, and experts in killing a lot of people. So I was trying to avoid pissing them off. Make sense?
We will upset a party no matter what.
True, my friend, that is true. And when new chosen are discovered,
How have they discovered?
James, I should know more or less how they discovered, right?
Oh, really?
Right, I'm gonna step back inside and ask the queen how they discovered. Gonna seal that off and then. Alright. How is that done?
Oracles who See the
Your
future.
voice is cutting out, James.
Oracles that can see what is yet to happen. Anyone with the sight, the gift of future, foretellings, prophecy, any of those. We have many servants in our order who are capable of such. We've collected them over many millennia.
These servants live for millennia?
No. But more often than not, their abilities are hereditary. While their child might not have it, their child's child, or their child's child's child.
Thank you, my queen. Alright, James, Meta, I have two paths in front of me now.
Okay.
Do I do the war crime or do I do the Voltas? Which one of them would Perfect Cell do? It's a war crime, isn't it? Well, hold on. Oh, fuck. One last thing. Even if I give this order to this queen, the order's not going to be spread, right? The High Queen is elsewhere. Doing shit.
Hello.
Sorry, I was thinking I might want to do the war crime so bad, but I know I shouldn't. Strategically stupid to do this now. Something I have to do. Something I have to do indeed. Right, there's something I have to ask Lyriel now.
Okay.
Outside again. Okay, Lyriel, I've decided.
On what?
If we do this now, in this way, we will be strengthening Gallifrey's position enough. We will lose. We need to kill Gallifrey before we do anything else. We get the chosen the order to do it.
After we've just betrayed him by locking him in that room.
She tilts her head. What do you mean?
I mean, I suspect he will think something's coming.
I agree.
He's already not trusting anyone or anything. He didn't.
That is correct.
He's not going to.
You think we just seal him in there? Trust me when I say that he is the problem. Once we deal with him, we can move about in a better way. But for now, he cannot be allowed to do as he wants to, bring ruin upon us all. Rid of him. Have the Estari dead before we can do anything. Just what I'm asking you, my dear. Do we lock him inside and starve him? Do we gas him? Send assassins in? Do we position those assassins outside? What do we do? He will bring war upon us all if we don't stop him.
Gassing him could be effective.
I'd prefer not to kill C and all that.
An acceptable sacrifice, in my opinion.
Can any of the others teleport?
There's Voidwalkers.
Could a Void Walker go inside, let her out, and then leave?
Maybe, but if Gallifrey gets his hands on them.
Then they all die.
And I imagine it would take days to get Void and to negotiate for deals.
There's no way to get one fast enough.
I know that there are ardent who are Voidwalkers, but I've never met. They are higher in demand than almost any other.
And thus they get permanently bonded, right? Are there mercenaries in the city?
Few.
Sorry?
Few.
Few, okay.
The Chosen do most of the work.
Makes sense. That's such a good plan, too.
I think if we do not act now, we are going to die.
Great. But I can't seem to settle on a way to work. Help me, my friend. Too many paths forward. Game's moving too quickly because of zealotry. What is the next step? Kill them all? Then we make more enemies than we can fight in the future. And then they kill us anyway. We fail to kill Gallifrey and he wins. Do nothing and we die. Seize assets and we run. What do we do without the High Queen here?
What would the High Queen accomplish?
We can at least contact more. Right now, all we have access to are the ones in this area.
And the oracles here for contacting cross distance.
True.
I do not see how the High Queen adds to our resource.
James, I believe it's been about half an hour since, right?
Closer to an hour.
Really? You've just chatting? Alright, Ariel. I require your counsel. What do you think we should do now? I am tempted to simply gather as many reasons as we can and fortify, but that is a weak position. Hate for you. It's politics too much.
I believe we start by eradicating all the chosen in this town. We instruct every servant of a chosen to first deafen themselves and then to kill every chosen in the
And then what?
Then once all the chosen in the tower are dead, we hand out specific orders through paper and written command. We tell the chosen what to do from there in writing. We then, once we have full control over this place, we can force the other Estari to bend the knee or die. If they don't bend the knee, they die. We then repeat this cycle at every place other than here, really. The message be sent
How do we
that every
stop?
servant informs every other servant, then deafens themselves, then kills all the chosen, other than the Estari.
Makes sense. And you believe this will not invite ruin onto us for the future?
I think ruin will come, but as long as we destroy it first, we will win.
In line? Hey, that is in line of what I saw, what I said a bit earlier, right? Just better thought out.
Yeah.
I need to ask you something in that.
Okay.
Generally speaking, this is a decision I would not make because I hesitate too much, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm in.
Then you should start by getting the Queen to propagate the order.
Alright. But more than that, I believe we should get rid of all evidence of every kill. Do you agree?
All evidence of every what? Sorry, you're breaking up.
We should get rid of all evidence of every kill. Right. And finally, where should we be as this is done, and how do we ensure that this order does not get traced back to us?
It will be traced back.
And how do we ensure no one seeks revenge on us?
By ensuring they die.
Right. Okay. Yeah, no, fuck it. I want to see the dramatics. Kimi does not care about life. I believe I said that right. About the characters. So yeah, fuck it. And also that the tower should be completely sealed in for the duration of this. No one comes in, no one comes out. Do you agree?
No, I think this has to spew out. There will be chosen who flee, but they are not our. They will be killed because they are known to the servants.
Makes sense.
I think the most important thing is that every servant in this city is aware, and for that to happen, it must be.
Makes sense. And where should we hide that this has been done?
There is nowhere to.
Should we go for the odd? Should we go to the Ardent for this then to get protection?
The
The Gambit, of course. How fast can we get to Gambit, James?
7-ish hours? Well, 3-ish hours? 3 to 4.
Is there any way to speed this?
Yes?
Go on.
Most of the transport time is dealing with the actual shield itself and going through and passing through the station. That's where the long queue of ships are. The ones coming and going.
Makes sense.
Because the station is mostly
Alright, James.
controlled by servants of the chosen, though not entirely controlled by them.
Is there anything else I'm missing?
You will.
Do I ensure this doesn't kill me? My last question before I do it.
By being the first to pull the.
Alright. Does Lyriel agree that we should at least get some more Ardent to protect me then, or no? Since they're not bound to listen to anyone? But me? Why not?
That is wasted.
Okay, fuck it. No, I mean, we give the order, then we go. That's what I meant.
And expose ourselves?
James, do you remember the mask that I got? I've not been wearing yet.
Hmm.
I think this is gonna be a good time to wear it. Eaten any warm on the cloak and stuff.
And hide your identity as an Estari, but not as a
No. I mean that I should have it in case I want to escape.
Okay.
Do you not agree? That's a good idea.
I won't argue.
Well, I always have it, and I need to secure a way out. And procure immediate transit to. Are there any servants capable of teleporting us up there?
Who are you asking that to?
No, whatever. James, just pass the order before I keep thinking of new butts.
What is your...
Essentially everything Lyriel just said, plus the
What is
fact
what
that I am
Lyriel just...
now.
Who are you
Making me
giving this order
repeat
to?
everything. Isn't it to the queen so that she can propagate the order?
If that's who you choose to, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you meta-wise repeat what the specifics of it was as I go look at my list again because I just got ADHD overwhelmed?
I'll give you a few minutes to
And
compose
yeah.
yourself and to figure out what you want. This needs to be in your words, not...
Well, I understand that. I just this is a lot of information. My brain's starting to bug out.
Okay,
Okay,
but
can
I
you give me
also
like
gave
7
you
minutes? Hey James, can you do me a favor? I'm trying to unoverwhelm my brain. What was Lirio's argument against just getting rid of Gallifrey again? Like, why do we need to do the full takeover now?
So that the other Estari don't take revenge?
For Gallifrey, the guy that's trying to kill Xehanort?
Xehanort might not, Esfiel might.
So kill Estari and Gallifrey.
Now you've killed two Estari.
So?
What if that matters?
I'm not seeing like the whole point. The whole point of the full takeover plan was that it felt like it was doable in an effective short amount of time. It is not doable in an effective short amount of time.
What do you define a short amount?
Before they're fucking out.
How long do you think it's going to take them?
I don't know, like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't know. I have no clue.
What makes you think that?
True. There's no reason to think that. Okay. But this is still meta, right? The clock's not ticking, right? Because I'm just still running back over what's happened already. Is that okay? It's a lot of information. So you said that the people who define the prophecies of the oracles, right?
Mm.
Are you laughing?
No, I just got handed.
Oh, fair enough. James, I'm really overwhelmed. What do I do? It's a player character, not a character issue. You know what I mean? I have to be decisive, but I don't want to be stupid. But I promised myself that I would be decisive in this game. I want to be stupid. How do I act decisively without being retarded? I'm really overwhelmed. Help.
Stop and choose one thing.
What do you mean?
You're trying to solve all your problems simultaneously. Stop.
Okay. I cannot solve all my problems simultaneously, right? That's what you're saying? And because I was trying to do that, I was simply not solving any of them because I was dissatisfied with that I didn't solve all of them at once. Okay. Sure, I can do that. Might be able to do that.
So which problem are you going to...
What problems can I solve at the moment? It's either Gallifrey or
walk through the order of...
well, my objective right now is first of all, foremost to secure myself a lot of power so that I can survive whatever the fuck happens, and then stop Gallifrey from causing a war. I'm beginning to think I cannot stop Gallifrey from causing a war without killing myself effectively. And I believe that ordering the Chosen all killed, like Lyriel wants me to do, is also effectively killing myself. So I'm just seeing a lot of ways I can kill myself. And I would not like to kill myself, so what do I do? Seeing death all over every time, and like the problem is that my character in character is significantly more decisive than I am. But
Okay,
you know
what
how I
happens
am,
if you
right?
do nothing?
Gallifrey gets out, probably tries to kill Cianor, kills the Queen, offers them both to the Servant of the Keepers of the Light, and the Keepers of the Light start a war. And
What
try to
happens?
purge the Seventh of the Chosen. Most likely nothing if I escape or come back to them.
No.
What do you mean?
What happens to you?
Do you not think? Do you think something happens to me? No, you mean because I trap Yennefer in the room?
What is best
Is that
case
what you're
in that
saying?
situation, and what is...
Best case, just about nothing, or Yennefer and I get rewarded for punishing the darkness. Worst case, they think that I've solved the darkness for trapping him in the room and try to kill him. I'm so sorry for having you help me with this. I'm just very overwhelmed all of a sudden. Thank you for helping anyway. It means a lot.
That's fine, I've got...
Fair enough. I was so secure in my decisions last time, and I'm not. I don't know what changed. It's just frustrating. I know it. I was doing so well under the decisiveness thing, though. And all of a sudden, it just fell apart. I don't know. That's frustrating, James. That is very frustrating.
So if doing nothing results in your
Alright,
death in half of situation...
that's way too much. Correct. Then I have to do something, correct? However, I would like the something to not result in my death in half situations. Correct? And it's looking like the problem is that I cannot see a way where the whole kill every chosen thing doesn't result in my death in half situations. Simply not seeing it. Because everyone is going to be united against me.
Who is
Every player?
why do
Because they are the Estari and also have the power to contact people, and they might as well, if at any point they escape, they can go to some of the Chosen, or sorry, keep it at the light, and then, or the some of the Chosen in another location, just have me killed anyway. Which is not what I want, generally speaking.
so don't let
And also, any of the other Chosen can do the same thing. And there's Chosen literally everywhere.
Okay, how are they gonna get
Telling a servant to fucking kill me? Hey, kill whoever did this. Or the Keepers of the Light going, hey, this person did this, that's darkness, I'm gonna kill them. Then what do I do? I just genuinely wanted to stop Canifrit from starting a war, but it not only looks like I can't do that, but it looks like if I try to do that, I'm just gonna die anyway. I shouldn't be getting paralyzed by this. I'm working on this, but I am anyway, so that's
you're describing it in a
kind of
way that makes
pathetic.
it sound like Gallifrey's got you in
Yeah. Does he not? At least insofar as he's gonna kick out of war, either whatever I do, unless, what, if I get to the servants of the chosen, so the keep it of the light first? Think that's an option? So frustrating. Should not be paralyzing over this. This is stupid. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. I have all the cards, but I feel like I don't. I'm not.
you lose as long as you don't play any.
Yeah, that's kind of always been my problem, right? I hesitate and I get fucked. No, there's really one.
So to put what you just described another way,
Okay.
if you don't act, what happens to you is in Gallifrey's hands.
Yes.
If you do act, then it's in your.
Correct. So it should be in mine. I want to act. Very objective level. There's no reason not to, right? Sort of thing I can do over text, but the moment it's time to do it in voice, I just freeze. Pathetic, yes. Right, you're right. I have to act. I have to act now. Exactly. I have to stop being afraid of doing literally anything always and forever. Uh, Good for me, generally speaking. I'm not sure why I'm like this. James, would you agree with me that I simply cannot allow Jennifer to get out of this place? No matter what I do? And then what was the problem again? STO, right? But then I have killed the star and then I got paralyzed. Yep, right. Nope, I cannot solve all of my problems. There's a vault somewhere, right? Alright, I think you need Jennifer killed. Yep, I think that is the thing that I have to do. All of the things that I want to do, that you said I can solve all the problems at once, I think that's the thing I have to do. Tip was to not try to solve all my problems at once forever, right? Because they half the time see we're done. Yeah, everyone just gets. Going to give the order. About 50 servants. I'm gonna check with Lyriel before, but essentially I want to give the order for about 50 of the 7 of the Chosen to deafen themselves, go inside the room and kill Yennefer. And then kill themselves. Not 50, maybe 20. Yeah, 20 sounds fine. It's my decision. Could be on meds. Give me a second, please. Sorry.
You're a bit much.
Yeah, also to eliminate any witnesses that are not Xehanort. To lock every room in the tower for now, I think.
Sorry, well,
And did you hear the first order? I need to get to doing about getting rid of Gallifrey.
I didn't
Yeah, I
hear.
need Gallifrey killed. I need Gallifrey killed. My conclusion is I need to get the whole problem is that I was panicking because I'm in a position where I need to get Gallifrey killed. Correct? Like, would you agree with me that that's probably why I was panicking so much? You said it yourself. It's not really in my style to do this sort of thing, right? Despite
Correct.
my reputation, yeah. But you also very clear to me, and I agree that when I get down to it, the root of my problem is that Gallifrey wins if I do nothing, right?
Pretty.
I was panicking because the only way for me to win against him is to have him killed first, correct? I believe I was
Not
panicking
necessarily.
because...
That's not what I'm saying. But I can see how
Okay,
that's
can you
certainly
elaborate?
that is not
So
your only solution to that. It is your
I
least
sat down.
personal risk solution.
I don't know. I sat down with myself and like, okay, why am I nervous about this when I was so confident before, right? It's not like me. I was trying to be decisive. Why am I freaking out now? And I realized that I think, at least, that the reason I started to freak out as a player rather than as a character is because I was trying to find a solution where I didn't have to kill Gallifrey, correct? Because I tend to hesitate to do this sort of thing in meta, correct?
Mhm.
And that there is no other solution that I can immediately see that makes sense for the character to do. However, that killing Snuffy feels wrong because it's a character that I am fond of because it's a player that I like, and I know that's their character, right? A bit like the Lumino situation. Remember the Lumino situation? And how long it took me to do the thing that I needed to do because I hesitate? I think it's a Lumino situation all over again. Would you agree?
Mm,
What am I missing then?
it's a very distinctly different situation.
Okay, but I think I'm freaking out for the same reason.
Yes, you.
Yep. I will. However, I believe that I have no choice other than to kill or at least contain Gallifrey permanently without him killing Xehanort, the Queen, and handing over the Chosen, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal, right?
By this point, I very much get the.
Yeah, so we are having Gallifrey killed. Sorry, Snuffy. Should have been less of an asshole about it. And so I will order about 20 of the Chosen to deafen themselves, go in, and kill Gallifrey, then bring Xehanort over to a private just kill Gallifrey and kill himself. And also get rid of any witnesses around, except for Xehanort and Milo. Just kill Gallifrey, kill themselves, and deafen themselves, of course.
How are you picking these?
I will order. Just strong ones, just generally strong ones. I want whoever is quickest. Like at this point, it's been an hour, right? I don't have a lot of
Bit
time
longer,
left.
but
I
yeah.
want, yeah. No, I'm just going to have them take about 20 minutes to relay orders to servants of strength, and then kill themselves. And
Strong in what?
Combat.
Not exactly their expertise, but
Yeah, well, I don't have a lot of options. I just think this fucker dealt with. And then they're the best. They are to kill themselves. Are there any such Seventh of the Chosen that are combat expertise?
few.
Few or me?
Few.
Few, I
There's
presume.
like a few dozen.
Okay. And are they in the tower right now?
I'm talking about a few dozen in the tower.
Yeah. Okay. I want at least some of those. 10 of those. Actually, 5 of those. Fuck it. No, 10. 10. Yeah, 10. 10 of those. And a few others just to ensure that it's done. They are to knock him out or kill him. I don't care which, and then kill themselves. They're all to deafen themselves while they do this. They're to kill any witnesses. Meanwhile, I want a significant number of money given to me immediately.
Okay. What
Hold on.
is the
Not done.
first thing you want done?
The servants to be directed to go to Gallifrey and deafen themselves and kill him. And then kill themselves. And any witnesses. I think.
So they go to Gallifrey, then they deafen themselves, then they kill any witness.
No, they deafen themselves, go to Gallifrey, kill him, and then kill any witnesses.
Okay. How do you want them to select who goes?
You said there are a few servants of the Chosen that are combat specialized? The Queen is to relay this command to 10 servants of the Chosen, who are then each going to go to one of those and get them to do it. One of the combat specialized ones, whoever's the closest to them in that moment, and then relay the orders in that way. Does that make sense to you? Am I explaining this right?
This is a serious order. They're going to need confirmation from a chosen. Or at least from the Queen themselves. No servant is going to kill an Estari just on the words of another servant.
I'm assuming the room doesn't have. No. Okay, no, bring them to me. I'll give it the order and then. No, hold on. Fuck. It's been about an hour, right? You said?
Thereabout.
Right, and I want a dozen or so combat specialized servants and a dozen more normal servants brought to me in at most half an hour. That is my first command. The Queen is to do this to me for me, and then after she has done this, she is to move away and arrange for a significant amount of money, as much money as I can. Like,
Credits
are baggers holding a thing again? Coin. Wait, hold on. Which is lighter for value? Per value.
credit.
Yep. Credits. As many credits and 6 age treasures that adds, well, and treasures in general, as I can possibly carry. If there's anything like a bag of holding, I want them in that. Otherwise, just in general in bags and stuff that are to be put in my room.
How much time does she have to arrange?
Sorry?
How much time does she have to arrange?
As quickly as she can.
That's not.
And then she has to return to me.
Does she have time to go to another planet?
No.
Does she have time to fly halfway around?
I'm assuming there's not much in the tower, right, James? Not after Mayvex.
Not in terms of 6 age treasures, no.
Okay, then just the credits initially.
Okay.
From the tower specifically.
Okay.
And then she has to come back to me. She is to ignore anything and anyone that she sees until she has done this and return to me. The treasures can come after. Finally, before she goes, I need the names of at least 5 people that were involved in the murdering of Father Mayvax. Is that okay?
Okay. So step 1. The Queen picks out 10 people who she's going to send to you so that you can give the orders to kill Ganef.
Yes.
Step 2. You are going to give them the orders to deafen themselves and then go kill Ganef and then kill themselves.
Yes.
Step 3. You are going to have the Queen go get credits and bring them to you in your
My room. Yes.
Is that
She's then to return to me personally and ignore anyone, blah blah. You have the specific orders, right?
she's then going to return to you?
After she's arranged for that, she's going to return to me, yes.
And during this
Step
whole
4.
process, she's not going to communicate with anyone else.
Yes, unless it's explicitly required to fulfill my previous command.
Okay.
Does Lyriel think I'm missing anything? And then I think Right, yeah, does Lyriel have any additions to the plan? I asked him to trust me that Gallifrey has to be dealt with before we do anything else, but beyond that. Trust me on this, we need to kill him, and we need to kill him now. Before we do anything else. Beyond that, what should we do? How do we make this foolproof?
We're killing random servants for.
Do you not think we should do that?
They're chosen who care about their service. Who use the same ones all of the time.
Okay, do you have a better fucking suggestion? We need to get rid of Gallifrey before we do anything else. No power grabbing. I want to do it, I cannot do it now. It's too fragile a situation. We need to get rid of him first. He said that we can't get the Arden to do it, so we need to get the Chosen to do it.
There's going to be just as much blowback from this as there would be from us trying to take.
How?
10 minimum servants are going to be dead. Probably the Queen too, I assume.
I just want to keep the Queen with me.
Great, so how's she going to do her duty?
I'm not sure. I'm just not seeing a better solution thus far. If we do nothing, Gallifrey wins. If we move too rashly, Gallifrey wins, or at least we all lose.
I get that he needs to die, but we should not half-ass.
How is it half-passing this?
He needs to die, right?
Yes, he needs to die. We need to kill him. He is too dangerous to be kept alive. Try to get him to listen to reason. He refused. He needs to go now. He needs to die.
Okay.
He needs to die quick. He needs to die effective, and we need to get rid of loose ends after. I would have preferred to use the Arden for this, but you said it's not an option, so.
So we're going to kill the servants, and we're going to kill the Queen, and then we're going to be left with nothing but money to run away.
How is that any worse than having every single Chosen after us at once if they don't die?
Will be, because of how few of them there will be in comparison to our army. Tens of thousands of people to do nothing but serve.
How would we stop them from serving the others? Not every servant is in the tower.
That is why they have standing orders to kill any Chosen. Anyone they suspect of being a Chosen but is not an Estari.
And you believe this is not going to get the Keepers of the Light to kill us?
The Keepers of the Light aren't going to attack a planet. If we just stayed here and told the servants to not let the keepers anywhere near us, they would not.
How do we kill Jennifer in your plan? Because he needs to die. He needs to die quick. He needs to die now. Now.
Fill the room with poison.
Have that much poison on me, and I would prefer not to kill Ciano. Help me kill this bastard, and then we can roll.
I'm trying.
If he gets out, we lose. Everyone loses.
But it sounds like we're sacrificing everything in order to just kill. All of our power, all of our position.
Because there's some chosen are going to be pissed at us because we killed their favorite servant, that you're saying?
That's only a part.
Explain it to me so it makes sense, buddy.
We're killing an Estari.
That is why I wanted to get the Arden to do it, but you said they cannot, so who can kill the Estari?
It doesn't matter who we get to do it. We are killing an Estari. In this region, as far as I can tell, there's no one more important.
So how do we get rid of him? How does your plan get rid of him? If those servant dies, if those servants die and the queen cannot tell who it was who gave the order, how are we going to be the ones discovered to be behind the killing of the Estari?
Why can't the queen?
We'll figure a way. Shit, man, I had more time.
There is no.
Man, James, are you okay?
Yeah.
Your voice is breaking out a lot. Again, I don't mean the microphone, but your voice itself.
No, I'm just in pain.
Are you still in pain?
Breathing hurt.
You sure you should do something about it? Take a medicine, something?
I'm already taking pain meds.
And it's not working?
It took it from a 10 to a 7. Maybe a 6.
I'm still worried.
It's better than it was this morning. I couldn't even think straight.
I am concerned. What the fuck did you do? That's not usually what happens when you sleep in the wrong position.
Fair.
Okay, where's the pain?
Left side, just behind where your lung is.
Okay, is it bruised?
I believe.
How did you... Okay, is it purple? Did you get anyone to check?
No, there's no mark.
Huh.
What I believe happened is I slept badly.
Okay.
When I woke up, I moved in a way that is abnormal for my back, and because of my usual back pain, I jolted, and that caused me to move my shoulder in such a way as it bruised the internal of my... Well, not
You
specifically
think you
my
bruised
lung,
your fucking lung?
the sac around it.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's something.
So whenever I breathe in, there is a stabbing pain that makes me want to jitter, but if I jitter, that hurts my back. So one pain tries to cause the other and make it much worse.
Oh god, dude, what the fuck? How? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm... Jesus Christ. So all the while this is happening, like the me panicking and stuff, I've just been receiving like calls and messages from my parents, and it's for fuck's sake.
You want to end it here and pick up the session at the session?
I'm sorry?
You want to end this here and pick up the session at the session?
I'm not sure if I want to pick it at the session. Can we talk again like tomorrow or Monday or something? Thank you. I would like to keep talking though.
Sure. Move up to